Okay, hi everyone, welcome back, and in this update we are going to check out Yasmi's price chart, and it seems like that every single thing in here is going according to the bullish track, and I do believe we are probably building a bullish setup in this region, indicating the next move is going to be a big one on the upside. So are you ready? Let's dive in and see what is going on. And if you remember the last time that we talked about Yasmi, we were specifically, I think, right in here, and the idea was that most likely we are having off of the lowest low a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave up, which can be a great sign suggesting the bottom is in. But we said do not expect a straight move on the upside from here. No, why is that? Because after a 5 wave up, even if you want to go according to the most bullish count, well, okay, even according to that scenario, you are going to get a bit of a pullback down. Preferably, it's going to be a deep pullback in order to, on a higher degree, build a wave 1, correction for wave 2, and then what's next? You know what? A strong move up into wave 3 and 4 and 5. And I do believe that in this phase, probably into our wave 3 in Yasmi, we are going to finally get a break of this very important level, which the higher band of it is about, let's say, 1.56 cents. In other words, from these areas, we can expect like a 30-40% move on the upside. I do not believe that is like a really big surprise. I think it is actually aligned with what is going on in this region. However, in like very short term, for this specific move down, hopefully in form of a correctional structure into our wave 2, we can consider many different possibilities. So let's go on 5-minute chart and see what is going on. And by the way, in my own time, I rarely go on such lower time frames, but this is for the sake of educational purposes, so I'm thinking it's fine. So here is what's going on in my mind. I still do believe that we are probably having the end of our wave 5 in JasmyCoin right in here and not the highest side. And from the highest side, we are having wave 1, ABC flat into wave 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down into wave 3, correction for 4, another move on the downside into wave 5. I don't really think that there is any point denying the fact that this looks a lot like a 5 wave on the downside. Followed by that, what are we having in this region? You know what? That actually can be up for debate, and I think we can actually say that we are having, excuse me, an A, B, C zigzag, and in terms of the subwaves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into A, correction for wave B. We can have different patterns for it, doesn't really matter. And then another impulse up into C, and let's go on the live chart. So here is what's going on in my mind. I think you can say that from here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, followed by that probably an A, B, C zigzag down, and this can be another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave on the upside to about, let's say, this point. Excuse me, let's just take this object again. There we go. Now, so far, these are the subwaves in my view for an A, B, C zigzag, which might sort of kind of get confirmed when we get a continuation of this specific face down in order to take the low of our B leg, which is about, let's say, 1.28 cents. So if we take this low at that point, you should probably expect a continuation of this move down in order to also take the lowest low as well. Now, question, is that going to be such a bad sign? The answer is not necessarily, because you see, we said that earlier, off of the highest side, we do have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which you might say, well, okay, this is like a really bearish sign suggesting this might be like the beginning of a new move down. And I would say, yes, it can be a bearish sign. However, let's not ignore the move before it. I think we are having in this area, excuse me, an A, B, C up, and this is an A, B, C structure down. And let's just zoom out real quick. Do you know what I'm about to say? I think you do. I believe that these are actually the subwaves for an A, B, C flat. And in case that this is an A, B, C zigzag up, okay, odds are on a higher degree in JasmyCoin. We are having ABC flat into wave W, correction for wave X, and another move down into our wave Y. And this whole move is going to be a WXY in form of a flat and a zigzag, and right away, if you know a bit of Elliott waves, you are going to scream at me and say, look, we are not allowed to have an ABC expanded flat into our wave W. We should only have a normal flat structure. And you know what? Fair enough. I absolutely respect your opinion. However, I have been in this market long enough to understand that sometimes the structures do not necessarily look the way you want them to. Sometimes we get what we get and we just have to play with the rules a little bit. So I do like to be a bit comfortable with the rules and say maybe we should have an ABC expanded flat in here, correction for wave X, and what's next? Instead of a 5 wave down, I'm gonna say potentially an ABC, this time in form of a zigzag. Now, why do I want to see preferably a move on the downside? Because earlier in the video, you heard me saying that this can be a wave 1, correction for 2, and then we're going to have a massive move up into wave 3, 4, 5. Well, okay, what is one very important characteristic of a wave 2? I think you know it. It's being usually, not always, usually quite a deep move on the downside. So let's just do real quick a Fibonacci analysis, put Fibonacci's from the lows to about the highs. As you can see, in this phase down in Yasmi, we only retrace to about the 50% level. So I think by no means this is like a deep correction structure down, and that actually opens the door to some more downward price action in Yasmi, hopefully in form of an ABC, either in order to get to about the 61.8% level, which is about, let's say, 1.24 cents, or maybe preferably even the 78% level, which is all the way down here. And at the same time, it is around the higher band of this region, about, let's say, 1.22 cents. So prepare your mind. So in case we go down and reach to about these levels, in other words, from the current point, we get like a 6% move on the downside, you're not really going to be surprised at all. Odds are these are actually part of the bullish process. Now, what if I am wrong? And what if from the current point in Yasmi, we are just going to shot out of this area? Well, okay, in that case, as opposed to an ABC zigzag, I have to consider a complete 5 wave, and here is how I might be able to argue that. This can be 5 wave up, absolutely, into a wave 1, correction for 2, and then probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, to about maybe this point into our wave 3, correction for 4, preferably in form of like a flat or maybe a triangle, and another move up into wave 5, and this might be an A, B, C in form of a zigzag. Now, pay attention to what I'm about to say. In case in JasmyCoin, this scenario is playing out, then okay, I'm gonna say probably by the next 24 to about 48 hours, we are going to get a very, very strong move up in order to take this important high, about 1.36 cents, and we're probably going to go quite a bit higher than that, preferably even in order to reach to about the lower band of this resistance, about 1.47 cents. So if in the next 24 hours you see a good pump, at that point consider this scenario going on, and you can say that on a higher degree, this orange 5 wave up can be, again, like we said that also at the beginning of the video, into wave 3, correction for 4, another move up into wave 5. Now, here's a question. Is there a way for us to identify which scenario in like very, very short term is in play? The answer, I do believe, is yes, but let me just get one thing very much straight. You see, what I'm about to show you is just for like very, very short term, and I don't even think that it's actually tradable. This is just for the sake of educational purposes, okay? This is not tradable. Let's please understand that. Having said that though, let's check out some indicators and see what is going on. Let's zoom in more. Okay, so what is going on in MACD? As you can see, we are still having a bit of a buy signal in here, and you might say, well, okay, we are on the verge of getting a sell signal, and I do agree with you, but we are not having this one yet, and even this thing in my view is going to be a bullish sign, and that's actually going to be the topic of the next update. But for now, notice in MACD, in weekly chart, we really do not have a whole lot to be worried about. And how about a stock RSI? Where is it? There we go. So in a stock RSI, we do have a sell signal in here, so not necessarily an optimistic sign, but pay attention, we are reaching to about the oversold area, meaning bears are actually running out of momentum, and hopefully around the current price action is going to be our final low, and we can have a decent pump. Now, what about daily time frame? Okay, the story in here is a little bit different. Why? Because in MACD and stock RSI, at the same time you are having a buy signal, and I do see it. Right now, we are having a sell signal in a stock RSI, but pay attention, this thing is not confirmed yet. Let's wait until the current daily candle closes, and at that point, if we get this thing, well, okay, I guess in the short term, we are going to have a move down, and this does actually align with what we talked about earlier a bit, and we said, look, we are probably going to have another move on the downside in Yasmi in the next couple of days in order to take this low. So, you know, a stock RSI on daily time frame might actually confirm that scenario. However, none of what we just said was actually the main point of today's update and the clue that I was going to show you if you wanted to know which scenario in like very short term might play out. That actually comes down to what is going on in RSI. Where is it? Relative Strength Index. There we go. Okay, so let's zoom in more and see what is happening. First things first, right now we are around the 50 level. So basically this is neutral zone and it doesn't really give you a whole lot. However, if you pay attention to what is going on in this specific area, I think you may have an understanding of what might be next. So what do we have on the live chart? This is a high. The other one is a higher high. However, in RSI, we are having a high. The other one is actually a lower high, meaning what? Yep, you do have a bit of a bearish divergence in here, and pay attention, this bearish divergence actually happened around the overbought region, meaning what? It does actually have a decent bit of validity, and here is the line for it. Now, pay attention to what I'm about to tell you because this is the key point of today's update and the main clue if you want to know what might happen in the coming days. You see, a bearish divergence by itself is a negative sign indicating in Yasmi, okay, we may continue our move on the downside. So far, count on a move down. However, in case that we get a bounce in Yasmi from here and in RSI, you see a break of this divergence line. At that point, actually count on a rather sharp move on the upside because whenever we are breaking a divergence line, a bearish one specifically, that actually leads to some strong moves on the upside. So what is it that I'm trying to tell you? Look, if in Yasmi, you do not want to be in like very short-term bearish and you do not want to call for a continuation of this move down in order to get to here, absolutely fair enough. If you want to say that this is a 1-2 setup, then okay, all eyes should be on this beautiful bearish divergence line. The moment that we go up and get a break of it, at that point, you can expect a very strong move up into wave 3, 4, 5 and count on this 1-2 setup in the short term to be in play. As long as we are not having that though, okay, the story is going to be, in my view, a bit different and maybe you should count on a continuation of this move down. However, again, like we said it earlier, this is just for the sake of educational purposes, okay? One way or the other, in my view, in Yasmi, there is like a very high chance. And by the way, why am I saying there's like a very high chance? Because there is simply no certainty in any market, okay? Please understand that at any given moment, any analyst is just simply talking about what are the different possibilities, and based on what I'm seeing, I'm telling you, okay, there's a good chance this is 5 up into 1, this is correction for wave 2, and whether we are going to go a bit lower or not doesn't really matter. This is a beautiful pumping setup, and hopefully in the next week or two, we are going to have a great move up into wave 3 and 4 and 5, which is going to confirm that, yep, the bottom is indeed already in. And I hope I explained everything well and you understood what is going on in JasmyCoin's chart. Anyway, if you found any value in my content, I would really appreciate if you like this video and consider subscribing to my channel and follow me on Twitter. And if you want more, maybe you want a complete analysis for your own specific crypto, or maybe you want to learn some decent TA in order to be able to make good money in the markets, you can become a member and ask me anything you want. And until the next update, I hope you have a wonderful time. Goodbye.